It's the birthday episode here on Catch Up Sessions. We're about to have one in a year-long weekend project for 2023. And in this session, we are honoring my People of the Year.
Catch Up Sessions.
I decided to celebrate turning another year older. Not necessarily wiser, because wisdom simply does not come with age, and that is a fact. Wave 1 was with people dear to me, and they are the family I was given. So, after church on a Sunday, our usual post-CCF service dinner was made just a wee bit special, care of Only Buffet. I know it's a lazy option, but it's so much easier to not stress out on what cuisine works for everyone. So, it was New by Vikings in Podium we go. You pick these places for the variety it offers. It's really up to you. If you want to munch on just one section of the buffet, but since the spread is within arm's reach, you inevitably end up hopping around the stations. What I love too is the live entertainment that apparently they already have. And of course, you get to eat for free as a birthday celebrant in your birthday month. That is, if you have 4 full paying adults with you. I say that's a steal. Apparently, there are some who advises not to celebrate your birthday right before the actual date. Well, I am not at all superstitious. I, in fact, only knock on wood when it opens up to a door of possibilities. And another birthday usually is coming now to the day itself, which happens to fall on a Tuesday. I also then decided to put up a simple gathering for dinner and then some drinks. And the usual dilemma for these affairs would be, who's in the invites list? So many people have been instrumental in who I've become over the years, but it came down to who are my people of the year. Yes, these are the faces and tags you'd see in my Instagram stories almost every single week. Those are who you should consider to be your people. And hopefully, you're considered as theirs too. Whether a matter of circumstance or by deliberate choice becomes relevant. So, here is the People of the Year list. Invited in that little shindig of a birthday over at my now favorite, for some reason, Borrow in BGC. They have the best, although really sweet, but the best whiskey sour. And the best one on their menu, actually I like 2 things. One is hot tomato soup with cheese sandwich. It's to die for. And a fun dessert, which would be milk and cookies. But milk in shot glasses. Not spiked at all. Or so I think. Anyway, going back. Again, the list who made it to my People of the Year. And we start with Live a Little Crew. Yes, that's what I call them. Mainly JB and Joni, who also became tennis buddies for some reason. In another episode, we tagged along on Sunday tennis. So the reason why they're called Live a Little, well, it's what we do. We just decide to do things, and our perfect excuse is, well, live a little. But more than that, it's actually something I'm cooking up. Call it a little side project of wanting to put together fun little gatherings so that people can experience life, but with a hint of loving a lot. So that's Live a Little, Love a Lot. More on that perhaps in another session. So that's group number 1. Unfortunately, JB can't attend because he was off somewhere for work, so it was Joni who represented. Her name's Jonah Atienza on Instagram too. Next in the list is my Ride Revolution friends. One of the first episodes in this podcast is my Get Fit weekends to start my Saturday on a bike. Well, the sub-crew, I would say, would be my pre-ride Starbucks buddies, Hillary, Michelle, and Henry, who are the early birds, where you actually have a chance to chat right before the ride session. Again, a couple of them are not available, so it was Hillary who came to represent. Next in the list would be my Bible study bros. In attendance were AJ, Bango, Raymond or Emong, Migo, and a while John David appeared. So I do appreciate people just making time to show up. And such short notice too, because I basically gave the invite, I think, only the day before. The Tiwala group. Depends how you read it. It could be Tiwalag. But I can't say that out loud. But I just did. But yeah, these are the subgroup that I have in my D group or discipleship group, who I chose to spend my spiritual walk with, learning more about the Lord and having someone to just share your life with, whether it be successes, joys, accomplishments, or struggles, downfalls, and heartaches. That's what a Bible study group is essentially for, and what more fun is it to actually have this group also really be part of your day-to-day life and fun weekends. Next is an extension of that, which would be the Welcome Committee from my CCF BGC midweek that happens every Wednesday in SM Aura. If you happen to be free on that day, 7 p.m., just show up and get a taste of what church is like in, I guess, not so intimidating setting. Plus, it's on a Wednesday. It's a great midweek release or respite, if you want to call it that. Yeah, that happens. I do the welcome committee with a few friends. So Vanessa is representing that little fun group, which I've decided to sort of commit to now every single week. And then, last but not the least, would be my vacation and weekend brunch circle from P&G, more so. Madame Cherry Ong, my go-to brunch lady, and some drinks on the side. Then there's Harry and Jeff. So it's a really fun mix of people that I get to spend most of my 2023 with so far, and highly likely, the rest of the year too. So what I've come to realize is that people come and go throughout the years. It doesn't make you or them less important in each other's lives. It's really just that, phases of those who get to ride with you in the same wave together in this little fun journey called life. And if they are not there in the coming years, there's no shame in saying people have moved on. It doesn't mean that they have moved on from the friendship. It's really just people are in different phases and times in their lives. A big thank you to everyone who took the time to send a greeting my way, whether that's on Facebook or Messenger. I know it might be a simple thing, but what I actually started doing is stop greeting people who I know I barely have any other interaction with for the rest of the year. So, someone who actually took a time out in their day to give you well wishes is something to be much appreciated for. Thank you. It was a wonderful birthday week for me. That wraps up my little birthday weekend. Come alongside the ride. It's going to be a fun 2023. And if our only interaction is listening to my random musings here on Weekend Project, well, I'd love to catch up soon. Just hit me up at Catch Up Sessions on Instagram if you have a weekend adventure that will be perfect for this weekend project. Well, thanks for the invite ahead. I'll catch you later.